Hi there, welcome to my video. My name is Kylie Ort. Today we are going to talk about our government, our basic freedoms, and who governs our government. We, the people, control who serves in our country, but how they serve is just as important. So how does the Constitution guard against tyranny? First, you may be wondering, what is tyranny? Tyranny is when one person abuses their entrusted power and uses it to their advantage. For example, here we meet President X. Sadly, President X is power hungry. That's bad. President X does not have any restrictions or limits. That's why our government has a constitution that protects us from people like him by limiting his time in office. Term limits make sure that the people that we elect are not in office for too long. This protects us from a person holding power and passing a bunch of kooky laws. Let's go back to President X for a moment. This guy is hungry for war now. The president wants to go to war with Canada. Per the Constitution, the president alone cannot declare war. This is the Congress's job. All members of the Congress have to vote to pass this proposal of war against Canada. And lastly, when President X gets too out of control, the Senate has the power to take him out of office.
You're fired. Hulk sad.
Now that we got that crazy man out of our hands, let's talk about the branches of government. Our government is split up into three equally important branches: the judicial branch, the legislative branch, and the executive branch. The judicial branch contains members that decide if our laws are constitutional or not. Legislative branch makes the laws, and the executive branch enforces the laws. As you see here, all three branches have different roles in the government and stops it so not one person holds all of the power in our nation. Our government is split up into three equal branches, all having different powers that keep other branches in check from gaining too much power. This system is called checks and balances. For example, when members of the legislative branch want to override the president's veto, they have to come together, and 2/3 of the members have to vote so this becomes law. This keeps the president in check so he or she doesn't get over their head and become a tyrant. Furthermore, another example is that the president has a choice to veto a law. This keeps the legislative branch in check and makes sure that they're not off of their heads. As you can see, checks and balances all make their rounds to make sure that there is no tyranny involved. What are some basic freedoms of our government? What are the Bill of Rights? Bill of Rights explains our freedoms in 10 amendments of the Constitution. To get a better understanding, here are some amendments explained. Amendment 1. Congress cannot make laws that favor any religion, tell us what we can and cannot say or write, and stating that we have a right to come together, go to our government, and tell them what we do and we do not like. Because we run our nation. Amendment 2. As long as you have permission from the government, you are allowed to keep and own a gun. And finally, Amendment 8. Unreasonable fines for things is not allowed, and the government cannot punish you with totally cruel or hurtful consequences. Yes, we do live in a flawed country, but our Constitution and everything involved within it has helped us become one of the best countries in the world. Thanks for watching.